మెగా ఇంజనీరింగ్ అండ్ ఇన్ఫ్రా ఏఐ రంగంలోకి అడుగుపెడుతోంది. మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ తో 2 దశాబ్దాలుగా పనిచేసిన అలెక్స్ కిప్మన్ సంస్థ అనలాగ్ ఏఐ తో చేతులు కలుపుతోంది. లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
Today, Shri Krishna Reddy is increasingly focused on shaping India's next industrial era by integrating advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, autonomous systems and physical intelligence into large-scale infrastructure ecosystems, reinforcing India's emergence as globally competitive industrial and technological powerhouse. Thank you so much for your contribution, sir. And then we have Alex Kipman. Alex is globally recognized inventor behind Connect and HoloLens innovations that redefined how people interact with technology, and he is certainly the founder of Analog. Alex's groundbreaking work has earned honors including Time's 100 People of the Year, Microsoft's Hall of Legends, and many, many more. In 2023, ladies and gentlemen, in 2023, I really want you to concentrate a little more on this line, please. Kipman founded Analog in UAE to push technology into the next era, physical intelligence. Analog's neural agent, Anna, brings environmental sensing, context, and human intent together into coherent understanding, unlocking predictive, intuitive, and shared experience between people and machines. Through his career, Kipman has remained focused on turning possibility into practice and shaping a future where technology comprehends the world we live in. Kipman continues to inspire the next generation of innovators to imagine a world where technology intuitively adapts to people and amplifies the richness of human experience. Alex, honestly, in 2023, when we hadn't even downloaded ChatGPT, you were already building something which is so futuristic. You were building physical intelligence. Mind-blowing. Sir, Shri P.V. Krishna Reddy ji, I would now like to invite you to please deliver your address.
Good afternoon to the members and distinguished media friends and our analog partners. Thank you for media partners. Thank you for joining with us. Today marks a defining moment not only for MEIL but for India's technology journey. For over 3 decades, MEIL has been committed to building the foundations of a stronger India, from infrastructure and energy to water and hydrocarbons and transportation and manufacturing of the EV buses and operating one of the world's largest operating EV company. We are operating nearly around 5,000 to 6,000 buses, and we have constructed a lot of industrial development areas also. We are focused on creating assets that improve lives and contribute to the nation's progress. Today, we are expanding that vision. With the signing of the joint venture between MEIL and Analog, we are entering a frontier, one that will shape the next era of human progress through artificial intelligence, physical intelligence, robotic, and intelligent infrastructure. This is far more than a business partnership. It is a shared commitment to create technology that will redefine how governments operate, how industries perform, how cities function, and how people live and work. India possesses an extraordinary combination of talent, ambition, engineering capability, and scale. We believe the next generation of transformative technologies should not simply be adopted in India. They should conceived, developed, and built here for the world. That is the vision behind this partnership. Many people ask, What exactly is physical intelligence and why does it matter? The simplest way to understand is most systems today tell us about problems after they happen. Physical intelligence helps systems to detect issues early, predict failures before they occur, automative inspections, make decisions in real time, and in some cases even act autonomously. Let me bring this to life with a couple of simple examples. Imagine traffic management in a modern city. Today, traffic police largely monitor congestion and violation manually. With physical intelligence, cameras and AI can automatically detect violations, predict congestion before it builds up, dynamically adjust traffic signals, and even provide priority routing for ambulance. And it's automatically before 5 to 10 minutes before they can tell which vehicle is going to hit to other vehicle, what type of accident will occur. With this physical intelligence, we are developing that system also. Another example from power transmission. Power transmission now, lot of power transmission losses and power cuts. With this physical intelligence using drones and robots, we can increase the transmission, decrease the transmission losses, increase the efficiency, and we can tell what is the requirement of the power, which area wise. We can predict for next 1 year requirement, 2 years requirements also. And why does this matter so much for India? Because India is currently building one of the world's largest infrastructure ecosystems, smart cities, railways, ports, power systems, industrial corridors, in various areas in infrastructure, including advanced defense system also. The next generation of infrastructure will not be built with steel and concrete alone. It will build with intelligence. The nations and companies that successfully embedded intelligence into infrastructure will lead the next industrial revolution. And let me emphasize on very important point, physical intelligence is replacing people. It's about empowering people. It helps you make decisions, reduce repetitive manual work, improve safety, increase efficiency, and enables governments and industries to operate at unprecedented scale. This is preciously why this partnership is so important. It is my privilege to welcome Alex Kipman, founder and CEO of Analog and one of the world's most respected technology innovators. Throughout his remarkable career, Alex has constantly imagined the future before the rest of the world could see it. He is working on AI since 2008. Up to 23, he worked as a CTO or CEO of Microsoft Systems on AI. Today, he shares our belief that India is uniquely positioned to become a global force in intelligent technologies. We are proud to embark on this journey together. I am equally delighted that this venture will be led by two exceptional young entrepreneurs and people of Hyderabad. Analog brings pioneering technology, bold innovation and global perspective. MEIL brings scale, execution excellence, engineering capability and deep understanding of India's needs. Together we believe we can build platforms and technologies that will define the future. The partnership is not simply about creating a company, it is about creating capability, it is about creating opportunity, and it is about ensuring that India plays a leading role in shaping the future of intelligent systems. This is only the beginning. The future will belong to those who dare to build it. Today, MEIL and Analog have chosen to build that future together. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Once upon a time, our cities had no electricity. Our homes worked just fine. Our businesses, worked. Our cities, ran forward on candlelight, on fire, and on, small sources of power. Now, as complexity compounded, as our villages became cities, as our population density increased, that complexity no longer suited. At that point, we did something as a species that was quite profound. We installed the electrical grid. And from that moment forward, everything changed. When we look at our cities today, similar things are happening. Our cities today, think about Hyderabad as an example, are working on fragmented sets of intelligence. Our buildings, our homes, and the systems they operate on operate with a very narrow understanding of the world around them. And much like before the electric grid was installed, things work just fine. But as complexity compounds, as traffic compounds, as people increase in density of population in our cities, as we begin to dream about adding millions of autonomous robots, tens of millions of self-flying drones, and self-driving vehicles in our cities, that complexity will simply no longer work. Analog was created on a very simple idea. What if intelligence was part of civic infrastructure? What if physical intelligence was as transparent, as available, as continuous, and as reliable as electricity is today? That is what physical intelligence is. Physical intelligence is a shared layer of awareness that operates at city scale, much like the electrical grid allows us to have electricity as a utility at city scale. Now, this is the level of technology that will empower a city like Hyderabad to be able to be a thinking city that reacts in real time to the needs of its population. This is the precondition that will allow for your robot butlers to be able to come out of your house to pick up your next delivery meal from your autonomous car or your autonomous drone. Now, sure, you can certainly build your homes, your cities, and your buildings without physical intelligence in the same way that you can build cities by just bringing generators to power every house and every building. You can certainly build robots. People are doing it today. Self-driving cars and drones without physical intelligence in it. But if you want to operate with all of these things working at the scale of a city like Hyderabad, physical intelligence is simply inevitable. Analog was built with that inevitability in mind. Every single generation upgrades the systems that they operate on. First, we made systems out of water. Water became a utility that today all of us rely on. We moved from water to electricity, and we installed electrical grids in cities. More recently, connectivity became the utility that we depend on for our everyday life. Physical intelligence is simply the next utility that we will upgrade as a species. And I'm extremely proud to say that it starts right here in Hyderabad, where we're going to be working in tandem with our partners and with local government to install the first of its kind physical intelligent grid to make this available as a utility to the citizens of not only Hyderabad, but Telangana and India as a whole. It's an extraordinary moment in time, as you know, to be in India. It's an extraordinary moment in time for us, Analog, to have the honor to bring Analog and start Analog's branch here in India. When I think about